10 industries where China is leading. Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to. In today's video, we're going to talk about 10 industries where China is leading. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. 10. Toll road operations in China. 2021-2022 revenue growth 17.7%. Toll road operators charge motorists for the right to drive on highways. They collect tolls to compensate for the investment into highway constructions as well as their maintenance. In China, most toll roads are invested in and managed by the government, and their revenue is primarily derived from tolls. Due to COVID-19 in 2020, revenue for the toll road operations industry in China has been decreasing at an annualized rate of 0.8% in the 5 years through 2020. Total revenue is expected to reach $73.9 billion in 2020. Since industry activities are supervised by the government, there are only 145. 9. Medical device manufacturing in China. 2021-2022 revenue growth 18.1%. The medical device manufacturing industry is set to generate $26.1 billion in revenue in 2020, up 18.2% from 2019. Industry revenue is expected to grow at an annualized 12.5% over the 5 years through 2020. This growth has been supported by the increasing purchasing power of hospitals, improvement in living standards, and therefore demands for medical diagnosis, technology upgrades in hospitals, requirements for higher quality products, and the developments of China's western region. In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic has significantly boosted industry revenue. 8. Online shopping in China. 2021-2022 revenue growth 18.5%. The online shopping industry in China is expected to grow at an annualized 20.5% over the 5 years through 2020 to total $1.8 trillion. This trend includes expected growth of 20.1% in the current year. The industry's rapid growth can be attributed to the rising popularity of e-commerce in China and online businesses continuously developing their services. 7. Mall order and online shopping in China. 2021-2022 revenue growth 20.5%. The mail order and online shopping industry revenue is expected to grow by an annualized 16.7% over the 5 years through 2021 to total $1.8 trillion. Industry revenue is expected to grow by 18.5% over the current year. Factors driving industry growth include improved living standards, rising wages, higher internet penetrations, increased acceptance of internet shopping, and a growing range of retailers selling a large range of products online. 6. Hotels in China. 2021-2022 revenue growth 22.3%. Rising tourist activity over the 4 years through 2019 has supported the industry's performance. Revenue for the hotels industry in China is expected to decrease at an annualized 0.2% over the 5 years through 2021 to $65.7 billion. However, this trend includes an expected decline of 31.1% in 2020. The outbreak of COVID-19 at the end of 2019 in China caused many hotels to close operations in the first half of 2020, strongly affecting industry revenue in 2020. In 2021, as the virus is increasingly contained in China, the industry's sales revenue is anticipated to increase by 20.3%. 5. Department stores and shopping mall in China. 2021-2022 revenue growth 26.2%. Revenue for the department stores and shopping mall industry in China is expected to grow at an annualized 1.6% over the 5 years through 2021 to an estimated $268.8 billion. Per capita disposable income and consumer spending power have grown over the past 5 years. Industry revenue is expected to decrease by 24.1% in 2021 due to COVID-19 outbreak. 4. Cafes, bars, and other drinking establishments in China. 2021-2022 revenue growth 26.5%. ACMR Ibis World estimates that the cafes, bars, and other drinking establishments industry in China will generate $7 billion in 2021, up to 24.4% from 2020. In 2020, sales revenue of industry increased slowly compared to the previous years, which was mainly due to the outbreak of COVID-19 in China. Over the past 5 years, industry revenue has grown at an annualized 20%. 3. Passenger rail transport in China. 2021-2022 revenue growth 53.3%. Revenue from the passenger rail transport industry in China is expected to decrease at an annualized 7% over the past 5 years through 2020 to total $30.9 billion. Industry passengers turnover is expected to decrease by 41.6% to reach 859.2 billion person kilometer in 2020. Until the mid-1990s, railway transportation was considered China's most important form of transportation. Under China's economic reforms, road and air transportations experienced tremendous growth while the railway systems grew at a slower rate. In terms of passenger numbers, railway transportation as a share of the total transportation systems has decreased over the past decades. 2. Alternative fuel car and automobile manufacturing in China. 2021-2022 revenue growth 62.7%. The alternative fuel car and automobile manufacturing industry in China has developed strongly in the past 5 years due to large government subsidies and favorable policies that have resulted in improving vehicle performances, increasing numbers of charging facilities, and charging attitudes towards environmental protections. Industry revenue is expected to increase at an annualized 36.5% over the past 5 years through 2021 to total $110.1 billion. This includes growth of 60% in the current year. Industry profit is relatively high, averaging 11.4% of industry revenue in 2021. 1. Cinemas in China. 2021-2022 revenue growth 223.6%. The cinemas industry has experienced relatively high growth over the past few years with increasing demand for premium entertainment and high-quality films. Revenue for the cinema industry in China is expected to increase at an annualized 4.7% over the 5 years through 2021 to total $9.4 billion. This trend includes an anticipated decline of 68.7% in 2020 as the COVID-19 pandemic has severely restricted film screening activity. In 2021, China's cinema industry is expected to recover to normal. That's all for today. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing video from us.